Every once in a while, we hear a leader say something like this: "This format feels a little like school." And that's an honest observation, and it's definitely worth talking about. First, let's name something important. Schools are actually the experts at helping this age group learn. Middle school students spend most of their lives in learning environments, so the fact that some of our activities feel similar doesn't automatically mean something has gone wrong. In fact, some of the strategies that work best for middle schoolers, like discussion, movement, writing, turn and talk, hands-on activities, are used in schools because they work. So just because an activity looks like something they might do in a classroom doesn't mean it has to feel formal, boring, or rigid. Here's the key distinction. Engagement isn't about what students are doing, it's about how it's presented to them. You can get a 13-year-old excited about almost anything if the delivery is right. You could read a picture book out loud to middle schoolers, and if you do it with curiosity, humor, and connection, they'll lean in. But you could also do a really creative activity and make it feel lifeless if it's presented like an assignment. So, if your group time is starting to feel schoolish, here are a few things to consider. First, check your tone. Are you inviting students into the activity or assigning it to them? There's a big difference between, "Okay, now answer these questions," and "Let's see what you think about this." Second, check your posture. Are you sitting with them or standing over them? Are you participating or just facilitating? When leaders engage alongside students, the room instantly feels less formal. Third, check your flexibility. Schools often feel rigid because there's one right answer and one right way to do things. Circle time shouldn't feel like that. So let your students answer imperfectly, disagree with each other, laugh, take the conversation somewhere totally unexpected. That freedom changes everything. And fourth, check your energy. Middle schoolers take cues from you. If you're curious, relaxed, and interested, they will be too. Now, here's the other side of this conversation, and it matters just as much. Sometimes when leaders say, "This feels like school," what they really mean is, students are being asked to think. And that's not a bad thing. Middle schoolers need spaces where they're encouraged to wrestle with ideas and questions and engage their brains, especially when it comes to their faith. The goal isn't to avoid learning. The goal is to make learning relational, interactive, and meaningful. So if something feels a little structured, that's okay. Structure doesn't kill engagement. Boredom does. And boredom usually comes from how something is led, not from the activity itself. So instead of asking, "Does this feel like school?" try asking, "Does this feel inviting? Does this feel relational? Does this feel safe to participate in?" If the answer is yes, you're doing it right.